Today we are going to talk about how I dropped my body fat by eating more and working out less. So, if you are not familiar with my story, let me tell you. Um, 3 years ago, I was really frustrated. I couldn't lose weight. My energy was so low that I needed a nap before my kids did. And I am the creator of the Simplified Slim Down, which is the exact system that I took myself through. I figured out how to lose weight very simply without stressing. And it is the system that I've taken all my clients through to help them as well. And so throughout the process, I was able to drop 30 pounds. However, in hindsight, I realized I was suffering from adrenal fatigue. I had no energy. I couldn't lose weight. I was stressed out to the max. And what happens is when you are stressed out, you tax your adrenals. And what happens is your adrenals they help you manage your stress, they help manage your hormones, but too much stress can really tax them and they stop working efficiently. And eventually, over time, they will work less and less and less, and this is where we come into adrenal failure. I was not an adrenal failure, I was in an adrenal fatigue. So I was able to overcome this. Now I have amazing energy. I lost 30 pounds. However, I'm still struggling with some belly fat, which is pretty typical for moms. I still have that mom belly. Maybe you're fit everywhere, but you still have a little bit of belly fat that just won't seem to budge. And so I'm going to tell you some things that I did. So my body fat has been stuck at 30% for over a year. And no matter what I did, I tried to switch up my workouts, I tried to switch up my meals, the foods that I was eating, the way I was eating, the amounts I was eating, everything. I tried it all and nothing really seemed to work. I just always was that steady 30% body fat until this week. This week, my body fat dropped down to 29%, and I'm so excited because I want to share with you some things that I've been doing to get my body fat back down. First of all, let me just tell you, I don't measure my weight and I don't count calories. This is, I know this is not normal. Most people are huge calorie counters. I don't count calories. But one thing I have been doing is I have been including more fats into my food. I've been eating a lot more fats and varying the different kinds of fats that I'm eating. Sometimes I eat a whole avocado in a day. A whole avocado in a day. I have been saying avocado is keeping the fat away. Coconut oil. I'm eating more coconut oil. I always cook with coconut oil, but it wasn't just eating it plain. And so I started eating it plain, a tablespoon in the morning, and it seems to be working. Also, I have been pretty consistent on my workouts for about 6 months, working out very consistently 4 to 6 times a week, and really focusing on weights. I don't do a whole lot of cardio. I decided I don't really like cardio that much, especially inside on a treadmill, and so I decided I wasn't going to do it. So I have been just focusing on weights, and except last week and the week before, I learned that if you have a thyroid issue, long, extreme workouts are doing the opposite of what you want them to do. So if you have a thyroid issue, you should be keeping your workouts to a 20-minute max. because it taxes on your body and it just does not do anything good for your metabolism or your body fat. And so what I started doing is, if I didn't feel like going, if I felt like I needed a break from my workout, I give myself permission not to go. Now, let me say there's a difference between feeling lazy and unmotivated and not wanting to do a workout, and then where I was like, you know what? I have worked out 3 days this week. I'm feeling stressed out and I just need a day to just relax. So there is a difference, but that's where I was getting, like, not pushing myself to get to the gym 6 days a week. Instead, allowing myself space to say, okay, I've been doing really good, but right now I'm feeling like I need a day off. I'm feeling like I just need a day to sit at home and do nothing. So giving yourself that space, giving yourself that permission. And then the third thing that I've been doing is really focusing on managing my stress levels. Chronic stress has been in my life ever since I became a mom. And so this is how I got to adrenal fatigue. This is how I got to where I was. And I have been able to reduce my stress levels. However, I still have stress. I'm still a mom. I still have a family to take care of. We still have stress financially. I still stress out about, like, all the things that I have on my plate and keeping everything together. So in the past couple weeks, I've really been focusing on, whenever I feel stressed, whenever I start to feel overwhelmed, just taking a step back and say, okay, what do I need right now to help me bring that stress level down? Because stress is contributing to your belly fat. If you have excess belly fat, I can almost guarantee it's stress related. I mean, of course, diet does play a role in that, but if you are eating great, but you're still not getting rid of that belly fat, it is stress related. So just find ways to reduce your stress level, and I can definitely go more into this on a later talk. But so I just want to recap the 3 ways I was able to drop my body fat with, by eating more and working out less. Was number 1, eating more fat. Eating more fat. Sometimes I eat up to a whole avocado in a day. Also, getting in my fish oil, getting in fatty fish like salmon, coconut oil. Number 2 way I was able to reduce my body fat is not doing super long cardio sessions, giving myself permission to have a day off from the gym, and if it's what I need, just really getting into my body and asking myself, what is it that I'm needing right now? And it's not an excuse to be lazy. It's just getting in your head, getting into your body, and really taking inventory of what you're needing. So number 3 way I was able to reduce my body fat was stressing less. So really taking inventory of when I'm feeling stressed and being proactive about bringing that stress level down immediately and not letting it get, out of hand.